We can start it.
Yeah.
Okay, we can start it with our presentation about diabetes in Austria and the Netherlands.
So first of all, we want to introduce ourselves. I'm gonna start. I'm Pia Daubner. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Austria, from Verkirchen, that's in Upper Austria. And I study nursing in St. Pölten. And yeah, that's me.
Thank you very much. I'm Sandra. I'm from Spain, but I live in Austria since 2017. I am 29 years old and studied nurses at the University Science in St. Pölten.
Yes, I am Marie Jolijn. I am 18 years old and I am from Gramsbergen, that is in the east of the Netherlands, and I study nursing at University of Applied Science Windesheim in Zwolle.
And I'm Lynn. I'm also 18 years old. I live in the east of the Netherlands in Hardenberg, and I go to the University of Applied Science in Windesheim. And we chose to do it about my family crisis because last year they discovered that I have diabetes, and we thought there was an interesting subject to compare.
We can start it with the numbers, presentation of diabetes and status in Austria. We can say every 10 person in Austria suffers from diabetes mellitus. At least a third of those affected don't know anything about the illness. We can say to every 15 minutes in Austria, someone dies from the consequence of diabetes. That is more or less 10,000 persons a year. This means that more people in Austria die each year from diabetes mellitus than from colon or breast cancer, and much more than from for example, from road traffics. Every year, 300 people with diabetes get dialysis because of their kidneys failures. That is 26% of diabetes, more or less. Every year, 200 people in Austria go blind as a result about diabetes mellitus. With this data we have found in Österreichisches Diabetesgesellschaft Austria in 2017.
Yes, now we have the diabetes in the Netherlands. 1 out of 14 people have diabetes in the Netherlands. In 2019, more than 1.1 million people have diabetes. These were more than 600,000 men and more than 500,000 women. That means that diabetes is more common with men than with women in the Netherlands. About 53,000 Dutch people a year hear that they have diabetes. That's more than 1,000 people a week and 150 people a day. In 2019, almost 3,000 people with diabetes died with diabetes as the underlying cause of death. 1 out of 10 deaths from cardiovascular disease is due to diabetes. 4 to 46% of people with diabetes have eye problems, and this is 82% after 20 years of type 1 diabetes. And in the Netherlands, we have organizations for people with diabetes. The best known is in the Netherlands is the Diabetes Organization Netherlands. There you can find information about the diabetes, practical tips, and educational courses.
I want to talk about a little bit about the comparison in both countries. First of all, we have to say that the diabetes situation in Austria is almost the same like in the Netherlands. Some numbers are a little different, but also because of the different numbers of population in those countries. In Austria, 1 out of 10 people do have diabetes. In comparison to the Netherlands, there are only 1 out of 14. In Austria, there are many more deaths because of diabetes than in the Netherlands. The numbers here are 10,000 yearly in Austria and 2,700 in the Netherlands. We think it is a big public health problem in both countries. And in our presentations, we noticed that the interventions and preventions are similar. And in both countries, we do have organizations and many associations about diabetes.
And the conclusion, the last couple of years, diabetes grew to epidemic proportions, leading to devastating complications. Many people died because of diabetes or the complications of it. Diabetes is going to get worse because more and more people are going to get diabetes in the future. They even predicted that in the future, the current population aged above 45, or 1 out of 3 is going to develop type 2 diabetes. And out of our comparison, we can conclude that the most things about diabetes are the same in the both of countries. Only the numbers of people with diabetes and the deaths are different. And that was our presentation about diabetes.
Thanks.
Thank you for your question. Thank you very much.
Was the presentation 10 minutes or less?
I think 8 minutes.
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
But that's okay.
Fine.
That's okay. That's okay. We rock it.
It's
Ja.
approx 10 minutes. So
Ja.
it's
Sandra,
okay.
magst du die Aufnahme stoppen?